the woke-ass idiots who run this city are doing everything in their power to destroy it. We have naked men with their titties bouncing around all over the city yesterday, in public, in front of children. We have the most violent, raging crime rate ever. We are being invaded by illegal immigrants who are being treated way better than our homeless veterans, our teachers, and first responder heroes who were fired, still not compensated. Because they didn't take the Fauci injection. Our city schools produce the dumbest kids, and the woke-ass punks who run New York City are afraid of pizza. The world used to respect New Yorkers as tough, thick-skinned, and gritty. Now we have become pussified. It's a damn shame. You heard of the Boston Tea Party? Well, this is the New York, this is the New York Pizza Party. Give us pizza or give us death. 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 Destroying every small business. That's what this city keeps doing. Can't have a small business. Can't have pizza. New York City is nothing without pizza. Boston Tea Party, this is the New York Pizza Party. Gotta do my thing, man.
Yeah, man. What could I say? What could I say? People are tired and fed up. Mayor Adams gives Duffy defense to war on coal, wood-fired New York City pizzerias. Mayor Adams gave a doughy defense of his administration's controversial new edict targeting New York City's iconic eateries that use pollutant-spewing coal and wood-fired baking methods, but left the oven door open for compromise. What about the rat infestation? Okay, with the feces, what about the homeless problem? What about that, Mayor Adams? I've known I've taken New York City subway trains and I have seen human feces on the subway seats. What about that, Mayor Adams? I've seen human feces on the subway platforms, benches. What about that? Isn't that a pollutant? Everyone likes pizza. You see that pie in front of you, you start to get happy, said Adams, who faced the fire while responding to a Post report on the city's green crackdown on pizzerias during an unrelated press conference Monday. Too bad he's not cracking down on crime, but as I've said it before, this is all part of the design to make New York City look like Kurt Russell's movie of Escape from New York. I don't know if you've ever seen Escape from New York or Escape from LA. That is exactly what Mayor Eric Adams is trying to do. Okay? But let's be clear. Every toxic entity that we remove from our air is adding up to the overall desire to deal with the shrinking of carbon footprint. The City Department of Environmental Protection drafted new rules to comply with the 2015 law that orders eateries that uses the decades-old coal and wood fire ovens to pay tens of thousands in high dough to slice carbon emissions by up to 75%. We don't want to hurt businesses in the city, and we don't want to hurt the environment. So let's see if we can find a way to get the resolutions we're looking for, said Adams. His Honor's comments came shortly after a conservative shock artist, Scott Labedo of Staten Island, threw 48 slices of pizza over the fence into City Park near the mayor's office to protest the policy, which he likened to the Boston Tea Party. Give me pizza or give me death. This is New York. New York is nothing without pizza. An outraged Labedo said, borrowing a phrase from the famous American patriot Patrick Henry. He said, with all the problems Big Apple faces, city officials are instead worried about a slice of pizza, and they're going to take it anyway. These are small mom and pop businesses with pizza ovens, and they are going to take this away from them. It's all this political correct woke nonsense, Labedo said. But Adams urged Labedo and other pizza lovers to chill. It's over, a vegan pizza lover said, impacting restaurant owners and others can weigh in on the new rules during a public comment period before they are finalized. Let the public weigh in, and then we can have a conversation if we're going to move forward or not, added Adams. And I'm going to call the person who threw the pizza over my gate to tell him he needs to bring a vegan pizza to me so we can sit down. I want to hear his side of this. There's nothing to talk about. This climate change woke nonsense is stupid. Iconic pizza joints facing the heat over the strict emissions policy include Lombardi's in Little Italy, Arturo's in Soho, John's of Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village, Masaletta in Astoria, and Patsy's in Turtle Bay in the Upper West Side, Paulie Gee's in the Greenpoint, Grimaldi's near the Brooklyn Bridge, and the Totonos in Coney Island that pride themselves on having their pies baked, coal, and wood-fired ovens. Let's see what the comments got to say about this. Okay, here's what one person had to say. Knight, 3136. If the mayor really cared about pollution, then he will switch to electric vehicles instead of having 6 to 10 vehicles go with him. Wherever he goes, cut it down to 2. Have everyone else take the train. Also, why not install solar panels in every firehouse and police station? Everyone knows they cause more problems than solve. Yeah. Ludo Woods, EVs aren't the answer. The metals in the batteries are toxin and take a ton of earth to make one battery. Tippy toes. And tell Mr. Hochul to stop flying to New York in a helicopter. And what does the governor's carbon footprint look like compared to pizza? Yeah, a lot of these politicians we got are just straight up hypocrites, man. Straight up. Because they tell you to do one thing and they're practicing another. All right? Like Bill Gates, he will talk about climate change. Yes, he's still using these planes, these private jets that use a lot of fossil fuel. What are you talking about, Mr. Gates? Okay. That's the thing about these people. I mean, you can't believe anything they say sometimes, because when you look at them and you see what they say, but you also see what they do, and it's like, what are you talking about? What are you doing? Who are you trying to fool here? Okay. And the best thing you could do as a New Yorker is to leave New York, unfortunately. Businesses are going to start leaving. New York is going to become a desert. It's going to become a pizza desert, no pizza. All right. A lot of businesses are going to be leaving. And the sad thing is like a lot of New Yorkers are going to suffer. That's what's going to happen. Well, that's all I got to say for now. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. What's your thoughts on this? Anything you want to know about this? Channel's in the description box. Later.